Hi dear. So last class we have seen about this importance of variation, right? How it is important for evolution and how whether it is good for the individual or bad, and whether it is good for the species and all. Okay, for species it is good, and for individual it may be good or bad. Okay, so after that we'll have types of reproduction, right? So you know that what is reproduction and all. It's a process by which living organisms produce young ones of their own kind or own species, you can say. Okay, so the two types of reproductions are asexual reproduction and sexual reproduction. Okay, so we'll see the types of what is asexual reproduction and what are the types or modes of asexual reproduction. Okay, asexual reproduction means in asexual reproduction, a single parent splits, any one single parent splits or gives rise to buds or fragments to produce two or more young ones which are identical to their parents in hereditary traits. Okay, so it may be happen by splitting of the cells or giving rise to a bud or a split fragment of the pieces can part of the body what can be grown as a young one. So since it is formed from the single parent, it is identical to their parents. We call these as usually clone. Okay, so which are identical to their parents in hereditary traits. That means traits means nothing but the characteristics of that particular species. Okay, so that particular species characteristics will be seen in the new one. Okay, that's why it is called identical to their parents. Okay. Next one is, what are the characteristics of sexual reproduction? So if you are seeing some reproduction for modes of reproduction, you can come to a conclusion whether it is a asexual reproduction or sexual reproduction. Okay, first we will see the characteristics of asexual reproduction. Okay, in asexual reproduction, single parent is involved. Okay, one single parent is enough to reproduce a new individual. Okay, single parent is involved. Gametes are not formed here. You know that gametes are the sex producing cells, right? Sex cells, we call that as sex cells. Okay, that is not formed in the asexual reproduction. Okay, since the gametes cells like male sex cell is sperm and female sex cell is ova, they will fuse together, that is fertilization will happen. No, that kind of things will not happen in the asexual reproduction. No fertilization. Okay, only mitosis cell division occurs. Mitosis cell division means normal body cell division. How it happen, how it occurs, same way the asexual reproduction also occur. Next, multiplication of cell occurs rapidly. Rapidly it can divide. Okay. Next, new organisms are genetically identical to the parents. That is called clone. CLONE, clones. We'll call it as clone. Okay. If it is identical to the parents, we'll call it as clone. Okay. These are the some characteristics of asexual reproduction. Okay. So we'll see the modes of asexual reproduction. Okay, in detail we will see in the next class. First we will see what are the things we are going to study. Okay, what are the modes are asexual reproductions are available. Okay, asexual reproduction, there are 7 different modes. Okay, first one is by fission. Okay, fission means nothing but the we have seen the amoeba, right? Binary fission. Okay, next, fragmentation. Fragmentation means from the pieces of the parent cells a new individual organism will come. Okay, next, regeneration means from this any segment of the parent you will get the new one. Okay, next, budding. Small buds will be formed. That is, in some places the cell growth will be rapid. A small bud will be formed, and this bud, once it grown, it will be detached and it grows as a new one. Okay, next, vegetative propagation. This is a natural vegetative propagation, normal thing. Okay, that is grown by roots, stem, leaves and all. Okay, this is natural one. Artificial one, we can do it by cutting, grafting and layering. Okay, next, tissue culture. This tissue culture means we will grow the disease free plants. Okay, then spore formation. Okay, so fission may be of a binary fission or multiple fission is there. Okay, binary fission means a single cell is split into two. Okay, but here this multiple fission means it may be split into many new cells. Okay, so this we are going to study in detail in the next class. Okay, thank you.